the fan keeps blowing the kitchen towel away. So your egg pop, good luck. And you have got 4 pals in there. We've got a burgundy red, a coral, a dove grey, and a darker gunmetal grey. So burgundy red, coral, dove grey, and gunmetal grey. Now we're going to go straight to this one because he is a clapper. The other one's not, so just this one. Straight away a runaway there, and there's your mother of pearl. So there's definitely no pearls on that side. And there's no more in there. The flesh has come away, but there's definitely no more in that one. So you've got a lemon yellow from your first oyster. Moving on to oyster number 2. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Now you do have one that's just popped out here, but let's pick him up and have a squidge as well. Oh, okay, so there's again no more in that one. And this one actually looks like he's a gorgeous, deeper, dark rose gold. Beautiful, darker rose gold pearl. Your next oyster. Soft pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. There's no more in that one. Now slightly more larger pearl with this one, and he's a deep chocolate. Now the chocolates I think are absolutely stunning. This shade is really rich, like almost chocolatey bronze, but like a bright, bold chocolate shade. Oh, is that a... No, I think that just wipes off. Yep, sorry, that just wiped off there. So there is your chocolate. And again, that's quite a larger size there. These look like they're going up through the colour spectrum, don't they? The way that they've come out there. 2 more oysters to go. So moving on to your next oyster. Light pop again. Oh, now the flesh has sort of ripped in too there. I do apologise, Emma. There's definitely no pearls in that half. And then in this half, oh, there's no more in that one. So we've got an apple green, so slightly pastel apple green. Now he does have a little inclusion on him here, and he is slightly two-tonal as well. So two-tonal apple, and then just there, oh, I don't know if you can see actually. Let me... Ah, there we go. When the light hits it, you can see it. So a little inclusion there. Then moving on to your last oyster. There's your mother of pearl. 1, 2, and 3, you have triples. You have got 3 pals in your oyster. So let me just go, oh, let me just dry that one off a bit more. Oh no, actually, I think that might be slightly two-tonal. Let's go through these. So with your triple oyster, you've got a two-tonal pink. So lighter and darker pink here. You've then got an apple green and a darker gunmetal grey. What do you think to all of these, Emma? So I'm going to need to know definitely which one you'd like on the jewellery. And then, of course, with the other ones, you can swap them if you would like to. So you've got burgundy red, coral, silver bells like dove grey and a gunmetal grey, pastel yellow, rose gold and a chocolate, pastel green, two-tonal pink, pastel apple green again, and then a darker gunmetal grey at the end. The pink, he is a kind of funky shape. Yes, he's not quite swished pebble, but he's not fully rounded. He does, and I think because of the colouring of him, the colouring's making him look more wonky than he is, if that makes sense. But yeah, he's not fully round with that one. So if I start running them through the board for you, Emma, and then just shout out whenever you're ready with any swaps if you'd like to do any, or which ones you'd like on the jewellery. So your burgundy red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Dove grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the darker gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's not an 8.5. Emma, you are in the 9 club. If you choose to keep the chocolate, then you will get a 9 club badge as well. Now, of course, you can still swap the chocolate if you want to, but you then don't get the badge. So if you keep the chocolate, you'll get the badge as well. Whoop, whoop. So then the single green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And then your two-tonal pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Pastel green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not 7.5, he's an 8. And the gunmetal is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8.